This is a little remote it gives you. It's pretty straightforward, gives you all this stuff. Nice. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, or if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be installing some rock lights on the truck. And as you can see, I've already got some of them open. I've got the passenger side already in. I wanted to get at least one side done to kind of figure it out, kind of get me through what I need to do. I've never done this before, so kind of learning still. But I'll show you what I did on the passenger side and what I'm gonna do on the driver's side. I've got the passenger side wires routed. If you have this truck, I'll show you how I routed them. Whatever car you have, it's gonna be different either way. But I'll show you how I run the wire, because in this case I'm gonna have to extend the power wire down. Yeah, I just figured I'd show you guys real quick. Hopefully this video won't be too terribly long. I'll try to explain as much as I can to the best of my knowledge, so that way you guys can do this at home, not have to worry about it, and be safe too. Because the way some of these wires have to be routed, you could possibly rip every one of them out, whether it gets caught up in your drive shaft or a wheel or whatever. So if you do this, you want to take the time, do it right, do it safe. And so let's jump out there and I'll show you what I've done so far. Alright, so far I drilled into my bed. I don't know if you can see those two little pegs, and there's my wire. I just drilled into the bed. You can use self-tappers. I didn't really want to do that. One, because I don't have a drill that can get up in there. Two, it came with the kit. Don't really feel like going out and buying other stuff, so I went ahead and did that. I can show you the light. There's the light up in there. It's not hooked into anything yet, so I can't really turn it on and show you, but that's that one. And how I've got that wired in is it comes up, down. I'm not too worried about it being in the bed, because I've got that bed liner over there that I normally have on this truck. I took off to do this, and I've got it coming over here, and right in, there's a hole right here. You don't gotta drill anything, right in there. And then I just got it coming out along here up. I'll get a light down there, but it goes up on the mount for the e-brake. And then over on this side, and then I have the passenger side done. And as you can see, I just drilled into the plastic and then brought the wire up through it. And I've got it running down this fender. I've got it coming down along the frame rail, and then it goes in between the torsion bar mount. And I will show you guys more of that when I'm actually under the truck showing you the power box, but that's kind of how I have that routed. I don't have that one tightened down yet. And then there's the light for that. It's kind of, I'm hoping, I don't think you'll be able to. I don't really like that look where you can be standing at it from like this angle or this angle and see the light. So I'm really hoping I have that routed good enough to where I'm not gonna. And the driver's side's gonna be pretty simple because it's the same side, cables are short, don't really gotta worry about anything. But you don't definitely have to do this if you have this truck. I did it, just give me a little more clearance because you're not gonna be able to see it, but I have the light mounted down in there. So the holes for these ones, they're right here. So that's about the best spot that I could get it with, especially how long these bolts are, without drilling in anything. Because I think if I would have taken it up here, I would have started drilling into some wiring harnesses. I almost did drill into one, but I did it slow enough and had my hand up in there, stopped myself before I did it. But I'm gonna mount the box somewhere up there. It's not mounted yet. And then obviously the driver, I'm just gonna drill into right here, run it down. So that's pretty much the overview of what I'm gonna do. Probably not gonna record too much because it's just drilling into metal and plastic. So I'll probably pick back up when I'm wiring in the power for the module and what I tap into for that. I think what I'm gonna tap into is this pin here. You can run it to your battery, or I'm sure maybe you could run it down there. I don't like that because that's where the alternator is. But I think this one's constant. One of these are switched, one of them constant. Pretty sure that one's constant. I think I saw that on a video somewhere. So I'm gonna try that one. I'm not gonna put everything together until I know for sure if it's right. That's a tech tip for you, I guess. But so again, like I said, I'm gonna pick back up when I'm wiring that up, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, guys. So it's dark. There's a reason for that. I'm about to test all these lights and see what they're about. And after I check it, make sure everything works, I'm gonna go up under there, show you guys how I have all that set up. It's pretty simple, but I'll still show you anyways. So here's the truck. It's not completely dark, but that's a spotlight that turns on with motion, and when the wife's in the kitchen. So this is a little remote it gives you. It's pretty straightforward. Gives you all this stuff. Nice. Gives you all this stuff to choose from. So go ahead and hit the on button, and there it is. This one does have a just pure white. They're RGB, but it's also just a pure white one. And you can turn them up or dim them down. Go through all the colors. That's blue, red, that one's white, green. You got a whole bunch of different colors to choose from. And then a whole bunch of different modes. Like you have like a strobe mode, a color change mode. That's the strobe mode. You can also slow that one down too, or have it go nuts and make it look like it's going out. But yeah, that's them right there. So let's flip this off. Go turn the light back on. All right, guys. So let me get up under the truck, show you guys how exactly I did that. First, let me show you the bed. Like I said, I just got that wire coming around here. I've got that bed liner, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm not really worried about it getting pinched, because for one, I don't put anything in back here that's that heavy. Two, that kind of sits up off the bed a little bit. And I've got this one in. I'm not actually going to put the bed liner on right now because I got to spray it out and clean it, so it's just going to stay like this for tonight. And I still got to tighten down some of the stuff. I went ahead and put this on because, I mean, it obviously worked. But I'll show you. I did end up using that one that I was pointing at. It's like right in here. And I just tucked all the extra wire up in there. Mine's cracked, excuse that. And then just ran it down. Same way. I'll go ahead and get under the truck. Alright, here we are under the truck. I've got everything, obviously, from up there coming back. And it's kind of a mess. I'm gonna end up cleaning this up a little bit, but for right now this will get me by. And I've got it grounded right here on the frame, and the box is zip tied right up there to this wire harness, and then all the connections are right here, all zip tied back on this main wire harness. And then how I ran this one, this is the passenger side front. I've got it coming down the frame rail here on that wire harness, and then it'll come up around that, the torsion bar mount, go in through that very back hole, stay through the middle, come out this very front hole right here. Where's it at? Right back there. And then I have it coming up over that, so I'm not in the way of the torsion mount freaking out. And then I've got it just running up over this frame, and then coming back attached into there. So like I said, it all depends on what you have. Obviously, if you've got like a Ford F-150, it's gonna be different, or like a Dodge Ram. But if you have this truck, that should help you out. Really, it was more of a pain figuring out how to route everything. Once I figured that out, it was pretty straightforward. And the kit that I bought, I'll leave that in the description below. Didn't have a long enough power cord for the lights, so that was kind of a bummer, but it made it work. And like I said, I really like it. So I'll probably pull this out, and at the end of this video give you like a little cinematic of them working and everything. But that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. So I really appreciate you watching. Hit that like button if you liked this video or like this kind of content. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more. Go check out some of my other videos. Follow me on Instagram. I have a channel email now if you need to reach me for any reason. I'll leave all that in the description below. And yeah, so like I said, that's gonna be it, guys. I'll see you next time.